Oh, the shit's not working. Oh, well, that's working. That's working. I'm kind of waiting. You had both up? Oh, dope. Well, you're gonna have to let me know how the audio is on this bitch because I am not entirely sure. I do know that I had the audio too low for the what do you call it, for the reaction videos that I was doing. You know, so yeah, I had the audio too low for the reaction videos that I was doing. So it's kind of just like, God damn. Yeah. But so we're gonna be inching our way through this, okay? Give me like I just need to know if you guys can hear me all right on YouTube. Unfortunately, it's not letting me like oh fuck. I don't remember that. Oh, we're gonna have to look this up. Yeah. So I'm also trying to like get acquainted with this. This is the first time I've ever gone live, so I don't even know what it looks like. Um if you guys can tell me how it looks, that'd be great. Because I can't see myself, and I'm trying to. Ah, here we go. Oh my god. Let's see if this will work. Nope, it's not that one. All the technical. It's super low. Okay. How about now? Still super low. Let me see. Okay, so let me look at what the default is for my. All right, it's that one. So that's the right one. Am I just not close enough? Okay. Also, I realized that like I be talking mad low. I do not talk loud at all. So maybe it's me and I'm just like whispering to y'all and I don't know that I'm whispering to y'all. Cuz it is that helped yeah. So I just need to talk. Like for real talk. That's what it is. All right. Cuz yeah, I tend to like I hey y'all. Hey, what's up? Use I try to not, I try not to do too much about this diaphragm shit, yo. Motherfuckers be acting scurry. They be acting scurry, yo. So I try to keep myself quiet. Motherfuckers be testing a nigga and shit. All right. Just to let you know, I cannot see my chat and I don't know how to see my chat. I'm working on that because, I would prefer you guys. I'm trying to tap yes on my fucking phone and it won't let me. Hold on. What the fuck, Google? Is that why? Is it because I'm under a different thing? Should send it to me anyway. All right. I don't know, fam. I don't know how we going to do this, fam. For those of you who don't know, this is my book club. And during my book club, I read out loud to you guys a book that we have been working through, right? So the book that we've been working through today, which let me make sure this is up and running, right? Well, I'm bullshitting, you know. Turn that mirror shit off. All right, so the book that we're reading right now is Venture Capitalism by Grace Blakely, right? In the event of TikTok dying and shit, I wanted to make sure that we would be in good hands as far as like finding another place to land to do this book club, you know? So I decided to do this on YouTube and all this other good shit because we got high enough numbers for us to actually stream on YouTube, which is why you guys can see me right there. And for those of you who don't, you're watching this there, but you know, this is what we're doing here. Yeah, like we were trying to get this done, and it's kind of been like I've been figuring it out by myself, you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, we're working on transitioning the book club from TikTok to YouTube because you know these motherfuckers on some fuck shit. These niggas is on some fuck shit, and I don't want to deal with it, and I don't want you guys to deal with it, and I don't want to lose my community, and so we're gonna try to do our best to make that shit work. Trini is like, is it lagging? I know this is probably like so uncouth for like YouTube culture and shit. Them niggas don't really like you like doing, you know, like normally they're focusing on these guys and ignoring you, which I'm going to do eventually. I just okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. There's like a built-in delay on the YouTube one. So, yeah. Which I'm pretty sure I can probably change. Unfortunately, what the fuck is back? Oh yeah, you're just gonna lay on your destruction. You know, you guys know Marcella's still around. All that good shit. Where the fuck is this thing? Like it was supposed to send it to me. Um, that's essentially what I'm trying to do, guys. I'm trying to like log into um the chat so I can actually see the chat room, but it's not letting me see the chat room. So that's kind of what's weird to me. Your shenanigan? Oh wow, man. Don't y'all be embarrassing me out here now. You know, I'm trying to make sure shit is good. Let me open up this in a separate fucking thing. Make sure you guys are not stressing me the fuck out. No, I'm kidding. What is this? Oh wow, that's cool. Not using that. Okay, let's see. You guys, I'm trying to find. Mm-mm. I don't fucking know. I do not fucking know. I just deleted the one thing that I probably needed the most. Shiitake mushrooms, I guess. Ah, fuck. Eventually, I'm just gonna like stop caring, and we're just gonna do this shit how it is, and I'll figure out a way to fucking see the chat on YouTube right quick and see if I can make that shit happen. You know, because I don't even know if it's showing me that. Oh yeah, there it is. There's me live. Bam. I'm gonna mute it though, because I don't wanna. Bam. You know. Boop. It's muted. I don't see your chats though. Oh, there it is. It just took forever for it to like kick in. That's all. Right? He's not not small. He's a big asshole. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you guys. I don't even know if you can see me. Can you guys? All right, great. All right, now I'm going to ignore you guys on here. If you want to enjoy what it is we're doing here, though, this is a book club, and our book club is meeting up on YouTube. Link is in the IO or whatever the fuck them weirdos be saying. The link is in the bio, yo. If you really want to fucking hang out with the kids, have a good time. All right, so it only took me 20 minutes to get our shit together. There's been times where I've come on this bitch so late that it was whatever, you know what I'm saying? So good times, yo. I'm gonna put you guys a little bit over here, all that good shit. That way I can drink my water, Hell yeah. Yes, I like it. Thank you. I hope everybody's having a great afternoon. It's been a busy couple of weeks for me. I've been traveling all for the past 2 weeks, and next week I'm only gonna have like 4 days of a break, if that, and I'm going out again. High key terrifying, especially after we went through like chapters 3 and 4 with Boeing and all that other shit. I'm not a fan. I don't know about y'all. I am not a fan of that shit. I'm not a fan. I don't like it. All these planes, every 15 minutes, there's a plane fucking falling out of the goddamn sky. No, thank you, bro. No fucking thank you. I'm so good. Also, I know that there's an option for me to be able to slow down the what do you call it? The latency. So yes, I am daddy. Look, I was on one, y'all. Yesterday was something. Yesterday was something, I had to be daddy a little bit too much. It was like one too many times that I had to be daddy that day. And I was like, nah. Terrible. Bet. Yes, and dry January, hell yeah, fam. Um, Congrats. Good job. I'm actually curtailing my drinking as well, so that's good. Um, do you remember? I think I lost the chapter. Not the chapter. Nope, I didn't. Bam. I just did something weird. Like I did the crackhead thing. Who the fuck folds the thing? I did it at the bottom. Weird as shit. Okay. Alrighty. So, what chapter is this? I don't even fucking know what day I'm on. Let me see. Oh yeah, we're gonna finish up chapter 6, and that's probably all we're gonna be able to do today. No, we'll probably finish chapter 6, and we're gonna start on chapter 7. So that'll be cool. Let's see. It's the last thing that we started reading. I'm like moving it away from you guys. Like I can't just do this, Let's see. Oh yeah. We were talking about them policymakers like trying to craft like a culture for capitalism, right? Right? It says yeah. Yeah. And us really trying to understand that there's no separation from planning in the private sector and planning in the public sector. They are intertwined and play with each other. Right? Okay. And we're getting into how the private sector actually gets to plan. And by planning, I mean like plan economic policy, government policy, all that shit, right? Yeah, yeah. The past 2 weeks, y'all, have really been fucking us up, man. I'm glad that I got to hang. I'm here. I'm glad I'm here. Thank y'all so much and shit. And welcome to the channel. And again, before we dive into like finishing up chapter 6, I just want to say you guys are fucking badass. And oh yeah, announcements. Be nice, be respectful, don't be rude. Sorry guys, I kind of moved you. You know what? I'm just gonna move y'all here. That way, I'm looking at both of you at the same time. But yeah, thank you guys for this, and I hope that you guys continue to be like hella respectful and supportive of each other. Um, there are a few of you that have made it to the Patreon, even being paid subscribers to the Patreon. Thank you so much for starting that. Real talk. Without you guys, this probably would have never happened the way that it did. So like, thank you guys for being on the ground floor of this. I truly, truly appreciate it. You guys have no idea. No idea. Hold on. Let me see if you guys can hear this. Can you hear that? Nice, yo. I'm just pressing all my soundboard shit. So just so y'all know, like, this used to be my setup for my podcast and everything. So, and I haven't touched this in like a year and a half. All right. So a lot of this shit I don't remember putting on there. This is what I was looking for. Thank you guys. Y'all are the shit. Everybody give it up for yourselves, yo. Y'all did that. Y'all motherfucker did that. I appreciate it. Fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? You guys came through. You guys held it down. And like we are really building something amazing on that Patreon. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. oh man. If we fuck around and bring this fucking if we fuck around and make this a late night book club, we push this shit down to 6 to 9. We go to 6 to 9. You know what I'm saying? We can do all kinds of things. We can do all kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you guys for helping out and joining and being a part of it. Also, I have the reaction videos done, but as you can tell, I just figured out that the audio is gonna be low on that bitch, right? There's still editing that I want to do with it. A part of me was like, damn, I feel so bad because it's been like so long of a wait for it. I don't know if any of you guys are excited about that fucking reaction shit, but like, it's such a wait for it, and I'm kind of like anxious to hurry up and put it in because I want to finish Castlevania. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of just like, all right, a part of me just wants to throw this up here so that you guys can like just see a legit fully uncut version of me reacting to this show. But a part of me also wants to like put some more elbow grease into it because it's the Patreon and it's for the community and I want to do it right and entertaining for you guys. So I reached out to a homeboy of mine. He's gonna help me out as far as editing those videos and all that good shit, so that you guys can actually get that and hopefully get it in a timely manner. You know what I'm saying? I want this to be timely. I want it to be fun. And, we're figuring all this stuff out together. And I really do appreciate that. I do. Because I hate making a fool of myself. But I'll make a fool of myself for you guys. You guys are worth it, I guess. All right. But yeah. So, does everybody got oh, man. I need to connect some music to this shit. Anyways, yeah, so that y'all can actually hear the music, and it'll probably be like way better. But I would have to do like some generic shit. Like, I don't know. The only song I got on here is my theme song for my podcast. Which I don't know if you guys want to hear that shit. I'll probably play it for you guys later. I know, isn't it? I'll probably play that for you guys later. The podcast thing, the podcast theme song, because I had one of those made. When I tell y'all I was so serious about that podcast, man, and I had to put that shit down. I had to put it down. I had to put it down. Anyways, okay. Without any further delay, all right, welcome to the podcast. What? Welcome to the book club. My bad. Welcome to the book club. This is my book club. We're going to be finishing chapter 6, which is going to be a great time. And I am so happy that all of you are here, both on TikTok, which it looks like TikTok is mad fucking slow right now. For me, it's lagging. So I don't know what it looks like for you guys. But in addition to TikTok Live, we are also on, not nervous, but, you know, rushed. I feel rushed. I haven't been able to chill because I'm like excited. But yeah. TikTok is lagging. Don't know why that is. I'm so sorry. But if you want to see this shit on the up and ups, you should do this shit on my YouTube. Yeah, come over here on YouTube. Come over here on YouTube. It's better. It looks like it's better. So I don't know what's going on. Actually, TikTok has been laggy and fucked up and glitchy for me ever since the app came back on. So I'm very much glad that we're moving this shit over. Very much glad. All right. Does everybody got their little snackies and shit? You got your little hydration station happening here? Hopefully. Because we're about to get into this. We're going to finish up chapter 6. We're on page 167. And, like, is this, I feel like I'm yelling at y'all. I feel like I'm yelling at y'all. I don't like it. But, you know, y'all say y'all hear me. So I'm not going to be mad. I'll just take it on the chin because I don't know. I don't know at all. But yeah. Oh, let me make sure I can actually. There it is. Now I can see the chat. And what's, no. Why would you do that? God damn it, laptop. All right, now I can't see the chat. Give me a second. Every time I try to start, you know, every time. This is why I like it. This is the first time. This is our first time. You know, normally I'm very much prepared for our first time for a lot of things. Tech shit's not one of them, but that's okay. You know, I'll figure it out. Just give me a little patience and maybe a little guidance. And we'll get through it. Oh man, y'all knitting and stuff? Okay, bet. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Awesome. Okay, so chapter 6. This section is titled Ever Planned. In the midst of a pandemic, the Chinese economy was rocked by the implosion of the real estate giant Evergrande. Zhu Zhenjiayin. Somebody let me know if I said that right. Yeah. Let me know if I said that right. But yeah, so Xu Xiaoyan, the company's founder, had been born to a poor family in rural China. His mother died when he was a baby, and he was raised by his grandmother. Xiaoyan began his career working in a cement factory before studying metallurgy at the Wuhan Iron and Steel Institute, and then working at the Wuyang Iron and Steel Company for a decade. He founded the Evergrande Group in 1996, just as China's real estate boom got underway. In the decade following the 2008 financial crisis, Evergrande became the most valuable real estate company in the world. Shares in the company shot up 400% between January and August 2017. In a symbol of excesses of the Chinese real estate bubble, Zhang Yin, I feel like I'm pronouncing it in like 30 different ways every time I come across this name. It's terrible. My bad, my bad. Zhang Yin, who owns more than 70% of the company's shares, briefly became China's richest man. By 2021, the company claimed to be involved in 1,300 projects across 290 Chinese cities, directly employing 200,000 people and indirectly sustaining 3.8 million jobs. That's a lot of fucking jobs. That's like Walmart numbers, if not, I mean, like a little under Walmart numbers. I feel like Walmart like employs way more than 3.8 million people exponentially, but that's a large amount of control. As Evergrande grew, it expanded into new sectors across mainland China, building everything from theme parks to pig farms. In 2010, the company acquired China's richest soccer club, Guangzhou FC, and 10 years later started construction on the world's biggest soccer stadium in Guangzhou at the cost of $1.7 billion. That's goddamn. Motherfuckers love their soccer. It built an agribusiness venture that has invested in more than 100 pig farms across rural China. It launched a bottled water named Evergrande Spring and hired Jackie Chan in its marketing efforts. By the way, Jackie Chan is a piece of shit. Holy shit. So, wow. So they employed even more people than Walmart. That's crazy. By like almost double. By almost double. All right. So yeah, I could only imagine well, yeah. Can you imagine if everyone in Walmart lost their job? I feel like that's what that's what this is foreshadowing. But yeah, I digress. Jackie Chan's a piece of shit. I don't know if you guys know this, but right? Like Jackie Chan has disowned his queer daughter. He has given his pothead son a lot of bullshit because they demonize people who smoke weed while at work. Yeah, and he's allowed all of that. He's a terrible human being, at least a terrible father at the very least. I think he also has like a baby out of wedlock and shit, so he'd be cheating on half his, you know, a man's a man is a man, I guess. Boomers, am I right? Terrible. All right, so yeah, they used Jackie Chan's piece of shit ass to market this bottled water. It recently constructed a chain of islands in the South China Sea, which host theme parks, museums, and a variety of other entertainment complexes, and which cost $12.7 billion to construct. So them motherfuckers love their beach. their wow. Oh man, they love their entertainment shit a lot. A lot. Almost $2 billion for a soccer stadium, $12.7 billion for a chain of islands. Wild work. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, see that shit. TikTok just crashed on me, y'all. So just know that I didn't leave you. It's not that I didn't want it. TikTok, the app crashed. So put this fucking phone on the charger. See if that'll help. It needs to be charged anyway. And now we're just here together on YouTube until everything is better. I'm sorry. I know, right? Fuck. Fuck, Damn. Oh well. It's okay, This is fine. This is fine. We'll next week. Oh wait. Yeah. Oh, pause. I'm gonna be in Puerto Rico next weekend, next Saturday, and yeah, they did. Yeah, they do. They gotta migrate. Get used to that exodus. Y'all better get used to that shit. Movement from the people. You need all of that because TikTok is not the spot, man. This shit is it's like the fifth time this shit has done this to me. Yeah. TikTok died. My TikTok app just crashed on me, so I'm giving my phone some time to like charge up, maybe, because that's happened to me a lot. With the yeah, with the account. But yeah. If you can reach back to anybody who gives a shit, tell them to come over here, bro. It's better here. It's nice. It's nice, man. The audio's better. The audio is definitely better, and I feel like I can like play music for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna see what I can do as far as like putting up my the music shit. Y'all let me know if you can really hear it. Cause that'll man, that'll be a game changer, yo. That'll be a game fucking changer. Okay, look at my eyes rolling. Oh, okay. Well, then that's fine. That's fine. I mean, like, that sucks that those two people lost it, but hopefully they will come over here on YouTube and stuff like that. And, I don't know what's going on. Maybe when we do like our little quick break, it'll be a little bit better, you know? But yeah. So yeah, they're spending a shit ton of fucking money on these goddamn. Oh, yeah. Y'all ruminate on this while I'm reading. I am going to be in Puerto Rico next Saturday. I am contemplating doing the book club there, but I'm not sure because that's like my vacation time. So I don't know. I don't know what you guys are comfortable with, um, or not. I'm gonna be down there for a wedding. Oh, I can. Yeah, I can. But yeah, sorry. There's a delay, so like I'm seeing all your stuff later. But yeah, y'all ruminate on book club next week. No book club next week. Like Puerto Rico book club. Who knows? Um, but yeah, they're buying a shit ton of shit for no goddamn reason, which is insane. All right, word. All right, bet. We'll see. I'll drop an announcement on the Patreon and shit, and on here too, so you guys know what's going on. Um, I'm trying to get better with using the Patreon and YouTube to like push information out. On the Patreon, I be fucking updating y'all like once a week. I be letting y'all know everything. That's like low key my diary. Like, hey guys, I'm depressed, so I had a hard time doing X, Y, and Z. But I'll see y'all next week. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Hell yeah. Well, you know what? Thank you. Uh, thank you, Cooper. Um, we can definitely figure stuff out, and I'll probably take the time off. But um, I really do appreciate y'all coming through. I knew you guys are the main group of people that I wanted to make sure got here anyway. So we're building from here, guys, from the ground up, my niggas. All right, so they just made this $12.7 billion fucking island chain of museums and parks and shit. And we're gonna continue on. Lock the fuck in, gang. Many of these investments and acquisitions were financed through debt, and in a crowded market, Evergrande quickly became China's most indebted property developer. The company started to plug the gaping holes in its finances by selling wealth management products to Chinese consumers through its financial arm, promising returns of more than 11%. Many Chinese customers unable to invest abroad, were attracted by the huge returns. It says high, but I said huge. Thank you, dyslexia. They were attracted by the high returns promised by Evergrande. Though, as the Financial Times reported in September 2021, executives later admitted that, quote, the products were too high risk for ordinary retail investors and should not have been offered to them. Sounds very familiar to what the fuck everybody else is doing in 2008, doesn't it? That's crazy shit. And hell yeah, a pro Zoom where you guys like do some like crafting. Hell yeah. If you're really down to do that, I will set up a like put the link up in the Patreon and all that stuff. So if you guys want to remember, and I'll do a story for that. That would be dope. Hell yeah. And if whatever footage you're able to save for that, um, please email me so that we can do like a community thing, like a community playlist of what you guys do together when, we're not at book club. That'd be dope. That would be dope. Yeah. So hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I'll just post it up on the Patreon. Oh my god, you guys were really a community. When daddy's away, of course. Of course, Don't worry. If I gotta discipline y'all, I will. A lot of you will like it. Let's just be honest. A lot of you will like it. But, it's okay. You won't like it for long. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. We'll talk about that. Like, oh yeah, you see what better camera quality can get you guys. You see that? We should have did this a long time ago. Real talk. But yeah, so these motherfuckers are setting everybody up, much like our motherfuckers here in the United States, which I think it's interesting and something that we should note that even in quote unquote communist China, we have a corporation coming in here and really doing the exact same shenanigans, right? So there is something happening where we're going to have to, like, capitalism has to be full cell dismantled. Because if the practice can even exist in quote unquote communist China where the government itself has so much control over its corporations, I think we should look into that. Something is amiss. That's kind of that's a red flag to me. I don't know. All right, continuing on. In fact, hold on. Now I can just do this because I don't have to like worry about TikTok. Even better. Okay, cool. Now I'm comfortable. All right. In fact, Evergrande had been selling investors shares in shell companies and using the money to finance his day-to-day operations. That's a Ponzi scheme, guys. Before using cash for new investors to pay off existing ones, by the end of 2021, 80,000 investors owned $6.2 billion in outstanding wealth management products. 80,000 investors, $6.2 billion. That is a steep. That's terrible. That's terrible. You know what? I don't know why y'all getting so hot and bothered, to be honest. Because, like, I be looking at y'all in the camera all the time. All the time. There's never been a time where you did not see this face. Maybe it's because you can hear me better. Maybe that's what it was. Y'all weren't listening to me in the way that you should have. But now that we're here, get your mind out of the gutter. We're trying to learn here. It's different in real time. You're right. Mm. Okay, so yeah, they set them up for $6.2 billion. Yeah. You know what? I like that. I like that we've created a space where we can express ourselves in our truest form, you know? And we don't have to say weird shit like unalive. We don't have to censor like that, you know? I like it. I do. I tell y'all, flirtation is like my standard mode of communication, to be honest, you know? Yeah. So, I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying. I thought y'all wanted me to read. I can read. I can read to y'all and just like, yes. Meanwhile, the Chinese government, which had stoked the bubble by encouraging a buildup of debt to spur growth, announced new regulations of the property giant in an attempt to contain it. Like, I can read like that. I just don't know if you guys can hear me when I read like that. Does that make sense? You're welcome. All right, so I'll just read like that. Okay. Ooh, let's make this ASMR. Let's do it. Okay. So yeah. Property prices started to fall as lending was constrained, reducing the value of the company's existing assets and further threatening its solvency. The Evergrande liquidity crisis hit world news when a leaked letter from the company to the Guangdong government discussing its financial difficulties began circulating online. Credit ratings agencies responded by downgrading the company's debt. Over the course of a year, the value of the company plunged from $41 billion to $3.7 billion. That's a shit ton of fucking money. Reading into you guys are frisky. You guys are frisky. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yikes indeed. That's how many percentages is that? That's like 90 some odd percent, 90 what, 97, 98% of a plunge? That's literally insane. The company was declared to be in a default in 2021, but in 2022, Evergrande had restarted construction across 95% of its projects. How did Evergrande survive a crisis that once looked bad enough to consume the Chinese economy? While details of Evergrande's rise and fall are hard to come by, it is all but certain that the company had substantial help from the Chinese state, which exerts immense control over its domestic financial system. State owned banks, quote, are the financial system in China. Nearly all financial risk is concentrated on their balance sheets. The banks, which rely almost entirely on the huge savings of Chinese households, are treated as basic utilities that provide unlimited capital to the state owned enterprises and local government. Yeah, yeah, just 90%. That shit is. I would have fucking pulled. I would be playing Mario Kart, Luigi in the green shell. I would be driving down the main street of them banks like Mario Kart, Luigi with a green shell. Bloop bloop. Fuck this. You know what I'm saying? That's 80,000 investors. None of them wanted to pop these motherfuckers. Woof. Same as the GDP of Estonia. The same as the GDP of Estonia. That is insane. Oh, you know what, guys? Hold on a second. This is something I just figured out that I can probably do. I'm gonna see if I can do that. I don't know if I can. Where's my window capture? See if I can like add what do you call it? A way for you guys to like actually see the chat and stuff. Like it's recorded on the thing. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Hey, look at that, y'all. Oh my god. So now we also have documentation of our chat. I'm pretty sure there was a different way to do this, but fuck yeah. Look at us doing stuff, you guys. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to figure that out right quick. So now we can see each other. And you can see me and I can see you and all that stuff. And actually I can just like make this a big screen thing. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know. Because I got to see you guys. You know. I mean, you guys do not have to behave. And if all in all honesty, I want you guys to be as comfortable as you were on TikTok. I can make this like private, or it'll just be downloaded and put on the Patreon so that only the members can see it. We can do that as well. So if y'all want to be a little pervy pervs, you're more than welcome to, you know. But let your freak flag fly, you know. It's okay. It's okay. It's only us, you know, sexy ass nerds here. That's all. And that's smart. Black Pearl, that's smart. You don't, yeah. Yeah. Or you just be the consistent crazy person on each account. That's the best way to do that. No, but seriously, if you guys want me to take it down, I will take it down. We don't have to look at it. But I think that's cool that we can actually see what we are saying, you know? I think that's cool. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want y'all to see all my porn tabs and shit. But we can actually see what each other is saying and all that stuff. For the people who didn't make it, who can't make it to the stream and all that shit, now they can see all of that. So yeah. Can you see it now? I made it a little bit bigger. Boop. Can make it even. Oop, I gotta go this way. Does that work? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It does. So when you watch it here, it'll be there anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be over for the Patreon for sure. Um yeah. You can see, yeah. Baby boy is asleep. Finally. Finally, you know. Finally asleep. But yeah, sorry for the distraction. I know we're just dying to fucking finish chapter 6, bro. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. I'm sorry. I hope you guys are finding this entertaining. Now that we've run through it, I know how to do this. So you know, the next time we reconvene, it will not be this haphazard. I mean, y'all are buttering my biscuit today, and I like that shit. I like that. I like it. You know, I like it. I've been, you know, been getting treated very, very well, and I really do enjoy that. I really do. Yo, for real. Chapter 6 is the 2020 of chapters. Shit is wild, yo. All right, we're almost there, though. We're almost there. I'm going to fucking buckle down. I'm not going to do no sexy voice or anything like that. I'm not going to do any sexy voice. And we're just going to finish reading this, all right? We're going to finish chapter 6, and then we're going to take a 15-minute break, and then we're going to get into chapter 7. That's what we're going to do. All right. Go team go. Let's get it. So, the Evergrande liquidity crisis hit world news when a leaked letter from the company to the Guangdong government discussing its financial difficulties began circulating online. Credit ratings agencies responded by downgrading the company's debt. Over the course of the year, the value of the company plunged from $41 billion to $3.7 billion. The company was declared to be in default in 2021, but by 2022, Evergrande had restarted construction across 95% of its projects. How did Evergrande survive a crisis that once looked bad enough to consume the Chinese economy? While details of Evergrande's rise and fall are hard to come by, it is all but certain that the company had substantial help from the Chinese state, which exerts immense control over its domestic financial system. State-owned banks are the financial system in China. Nearly all financial risk is concentrated on the balance sheets. The banks, which rely almost entirely on huge savings of Chinese households, are treated as basic utilities that provide unlimited capital to state-owned enterprises and local government. While official sovereign debt stands at around 76% of GDP, up from 40% in 2014, this excludes the borrowing of state-owned corporations, which receive most of their lending from China's massive state-owned banking system. Through its control over the banking system, the Chinese state has controlled which companies default and which succeed by instructing the big banks to roll over unpayable debts ad infinitum. What? I say this word all the time. Infinitum. There it is. Jesus Christ. Infinitum. Thank you. Infinitum. Thank you. Ugh, I was having a stroke for a second there. Various convoluted and opaque financing arrangements have been developed by several government ministries to obscure the real financial situation of the banks. It is likely that Evergrande's fortunes were reversed in a similar way, even as its international investors were sure the company was on the brink of default. The Chinese state is no more above bailing out private corporations than any of its Western counterparts. That is a problem. But the kind of planning pursued by the Chinese state is quite different from what we find in the West. Chinese state planning can be understood as a kind of developmentalism, a way of legitimizing one's rule by promoting or claiming to promote prosperity and stability. Developmentalism is a way of justifying state power that is close to what Foucault called raison d'etre. Support us because we'll make you richer is the rallying cry of the developmentalist politician. I feel like this kind of connects to the Belt and Road Initiative too. Like that's why so many of the LDC nations and the global South nations are like trying to ride the coattails of China for the most part. It's because like that's essentially what they're doing. Like if you stick with us, then we'll actually invest in infrastructure and build up your company, you know? And like on one end that feels very nice and warm and fuzzy, but on the other end, they're investing that because they need a market to buy their shit. And I feel like the Chinese government is fairly aware that the global north is on a decline. They can barely maintain their own economy, let alone the Chinese economy, right? So I think China is trying to like slowly but surely set a life raft up in the global south. And they do that by building up the infrastructure that will eventually, inevitably benefit them. If that makes sense. February baddies. Yay. Aquariuses. Yeah. Socialism for the rich, capitalism for the poor, for sure. And that is a serious problem. Ooh, man. All right, continuing on. Just like its neoliberal cousins, the developmentalists' approach assumes that the state can act as an autonomous force within society. State planning is a manner of analyzing and therefore constructing the economy as an object before picking the right policies to promote economic growth. While the neoliberals, while for neoliberals, this looks like tax cuts and privatization, for the developmental status, it more often looks like capital controls and naturalizations. But while developmentalism is based on a different kind of governmentality from neoliberalism, neither developmental nor neoliberal states are autonomous from the societies they govern. The developmental state is still a kind of social relationship. What happens within the state reflects the balance of power within society. As with the neoliberal state, the policies implemented by the developmental states reflect a particular balance of power between class forces. Yeah, that was very. What you saw in Belize is very similar to what I saw in Djibouti. Like the China was building up entire neighborhoods and roadways, like literally turning dirt paths that farmers were using into full fledged highways and roadways and everything. So yeah, they are building up. It's very very slow, but it's definitely everywhere. And like that's how far reaching from Belize to Djibouti. They're developing infrastructure that in large part they probably want to control at some point in time when it's of use and benefit. I mean, like I get it, and there is like a altruistic motive in some of that, but I don't be trusting nation states like that. I don't trust nation states like that at all, to be honest. Like them niggas be weirding me out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That yeah. Don't like China be reaching, trying to show, because like at this point the US dollar is going to become a burden, and I think a lot of people in the global south are realizing that the US dollar in their possession is a burden to them. So it's kind of just like fuck. I don't want to deal with this shit. And then when on the flip side you're dealing with this goddamn albatross of a dollar, you have a different country that was once considered a poor country like yours, that has, skyrocketed in wealth and luck and fortune, and they come in and they want to share some of that. I can see how it can reach that far when you do shit like that. Chinese planners are forced to balance a variety of different aims, like protecting financial stability and promoting economic growth, and interests, like those of workers, bosses, and bureaucrats. Divides among different groups within the Chinese state largely reflect divides between different social classes in wider society. In balancing the objectives of different social groups, not to mention their own interests, policymakers seek to maintain social stability while satisfying the powerful. The results have been the construction of an astonishingly successful model of development, which has nonetheless resulted in the commodification, deregulation, and exploitation of labor in common with the rich world. In fact, it was precisely the ability of Chinese planners to promote economic growth while suppressing the demands of workers that underpinned the Chinese miracle, which that's not very communist of them, I would think, you know. Not very communist of them. Just take the Evergrande crisis. Evergrande's problems are symptomatic of a wider set of challenges faced by Chinese central planners, namely, there being too much money stuck at the top of the economy and not enough profitable domestic outlets for investment. China is now home to nearly 500 billionaires, whose vast wealth has caused enough embarrassment to the Chinese Communist Party that it has launched several attacks on the country's tycoons. Yet, the state cannot allow wages to rise too quickly in order to facilitate domestic consumption, as doing so would augment worker power and undermine the Chinese growth model. Instead, in the wake of the financial crisis, planners tried to direct all the extra money in the Chinese economy toward productive purposes by expanding public investment. The state also directed state owned banks to lend to local governments and state owned corporations, with households also increasing their borrowing, partly to fund mortgages. Chinese debt increased sharply across the board. As was the case in the rich world before 2008, the natural result has been the emergence of bubbles and other forms of financial instability, as well as rising inequality. I mean, you would think it would be. But then again, if the workers own homes, then you can't use the homes and the food as leverage to get them to work more than they should with less than they have. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason why that's not possible is because they use that to abuse us. You know, that's what they're doing. There we go. Oh God, not that much. Yeah, yeah, he's up. Hey, Lickerton. Can we Everybody says hi to you, boo, Mr. Sleepyhead. Everybody says hi. He is the sleepiest of sleepy boys. Look at him. Just sleeping his little ass off, ain't he? Okay, continuing on. He says hi. So, instead, In the wake of the financial crisis, planners tried to direct all the extra money in the Chinese economy toward productive purposes by expanding public investment. The state also directed state owned banks to lend to local governments and state owned corporations, with households also increasing their borrowing, partly to fund mortgages. Chinese debt increased sharply across the board. As was the case in the rich world before 2008, the natural result has been the emergence of bubbles and other forms of financial instability, as well as rising inequality. A few executives, like Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, through which Masayoshi Son made his fortune. We all remember him. He was losing money left and fucking right, bro. We all remember Son. That motherfucker know how to throw some money away. He really do know how to throw some money away. Anyways, I digress. The founder of Alibaba became symbolic of the excesses of the Chinese boom. This was no small issue for the legitimacy of the government of an allegedly communist country. To deal with this problem, the CCP announced a crackdown on China's major tech companies, which ended up wiping out nearly $1 trillion in equity almost overnight. $1 trillion fucking dollars. That sounds like that shit sounds like some supervillain shit. That sounds like some supervillain shit. Wild work. Let's see. While these interventions obviously had a significant impact on China's economy, they also allowed the CCP to blame unscrupulous executives for the problems the country was facing. Chinese planners have also tried to encourage international investment as an outlet for all the cash stuck at the top of the economy through the Belt and Road Initiative, a massive program of infrastructure projects across Asia, the Middle East, and parts of Europe and Africa. Through this suite of projects, China has provided billions in low interest loans to low income countries to allow them to invest in infrastructure linking the world to China. Belt and Road has been theorized as a kind of spatial fix that allows China to deal with its internal problems through overseas investment. The kind of developmentalist planning we find in China is not unique to nominally communist countries. Take Japan, where the state's approach to the steel industry is often seen as a successful example of industrial policy introduced by a developmental state. In fact, as academic, Hajime Sato points out in his analysis of the Japanese steel industry, the way state policy has enacted actually reflected and reinforced existing class relations. Because the post-war Japanese steel industry was characterized by the presence of a small number of large firms that were capable of wielding significant influence, policy came to favor these giants. Bureaucrats pushed for the industry to become more centralized to make these firms more powerful. It just so happens that in doing so, they created highly efficient and productive steel firms that were large enough to compete internationally. The industry was also able to rely on support from the US, which helped it to thrive. Chinese steel didn't succeed just because state officials were autonomous from society. It succeeded because the social forces acting on them happened to push them in the right direction. Just like capital itself, the capitalist state whether neoliberal or developmental, has to be understood as a kind of social relationship. It isn't a tool that can be picked up and used by whoever happens to win the next election, nor is it a simple extension of the power of capital. Instead, the struggles that take place within the formal state institutions reflect those that take the place outside them. And the wealthy, powerful, and organized tend to dominate both. Some states are, of course, more powerful than others. The struggle that takes place to determine policies within these states has repercussions that extend far beyond their borders. The most powerful planners, working through a network of international institutions, are able to exert the kind of imperial power that would have been the envy of empires of old. So yeah, let me see. What are you guys talking about? Let's see. Um, this shit is terrifying because it really does highlight that it doesn't. As long as we allow for the social class, the social caste system to exist within a society, we're always going to have these issues. And I think that this kind of like really highlights, um, as an example, that it's not just about classism, you know, it's not just about, the economics of things. Depending on the social structure, whoever is supposed to be at the bottom of that social structure, with coupled with capitalism will exacerbate a caste system. And we're seeing that in both, communist China, where everybody's supposed to be equal and seen. There's a rose-colored understanding of what communism is, I think, by a lot of anti-capitalists. But China is showing us that, like, the societal problems and the societal views, cultural views, influence and dictate how we implement these things and who we implement them for and who we implement them against. So yeah, that is terrifying. All right, bet. I will hop on this doing a 15-minute break thing. Let's fucking see if I can make some music shake on this little appy poo. Also, I need to put my laptop on the charger before that dies. Jesus. I have so many things to charge. Perfect. Sometimes I feel like you guys can hear me like when I'm touching the book and shit. But yeah. Boom. Boom. Ooh. Nice. I'm pretty sure y'all heard that. Almost certain y'all heard that. Okay, let's turn this off. And let's try to see if we can play some music for you guys. Relax. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. How do I get me to my music, nigga? You know what it is? Because the fucking thing's not full screen. Let's do that. Let's see how I do that. I hope I'm not I hope it's not weird. Hopefully it does pop off and we can hear. Uh, let's see. You guys in the mood for anything? In the mood for any type of music? You know? If you are, let me know. Let's see. Yikes. Maybe that's why. Like the see. Power and battery. Let's go back. I think another thing that's kind of weird is that you guys get to hear you guys get to hear my internal thoughts and thought process on how to do things because I you know, let's do best performance, see if that battery works better. All right, bam. Close that out. What, Papa? What, Papa? What do you want? Okay. Everybody, Marcel wants to say hi to everyone. Come here, baby. Come here. We're on a 15-minute break already, okay? We're on it right now. We're going to start. Okay, Booba. 30. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. I know. Come here, Papa. Come here, big boy. Yes. Oh, that was such a good. That's a good strong stretch, Papa. You're a good strong stretch, Papa. Yes. Hey. Good morning. How are you? Yeah. Oh man, I can't see the chat at all. So if you guys are talking shit, now's the time. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I know, Papa. I know. What's the world coming to? Where a man can't just sleep. Oh yeah. Come here, baby. Yeah. Not my face, please. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Papa. Yeah. Okay. You good? Can I put you down? No. Okay. Mad emotional. I got you, boo. I got you, buddy. There you guys are. It took forever. There you guys are. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Get down, Papa. I love you. Yeah. Get down. Sorry, I had to get a little. I know he's such a shiny little guy. He needs a bath. Actually, this is not even his best. I don't know. He was going to hit and spit a couple bars and shit, but then he just wanted some love. But yeah, like that's dull in comparison. But like what I do is I like get that little nigga a nice oatmeal bath, and then once I'm done with that and the oatmeal conditioning, I will hit him with coconut oil, like and straight up coconut oil you get from the grocery store, like a big ass organic jar of that, and just rub him down. And that keeps his skin nice and like not flaky, doesn't really get dry, so that helps. Yeah, he's my boy. It's my baby. It's my little boo. You know. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, there's like a super delay. Y'all are way out there. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on the delay because you guys are like so far behind me. He likes he likes showers. Like he doesn't really like the bath that much. He doesn't really like being like too deep in water. But like normally I'll take a shower with him, like cause he's so messy. So and I have like a removable head in my shower. So like I'll just give him a shower, and there's like a oatmeal um, shampoo and conditioner that I use, and I just get all that stuff off of him. Um, yeah, man, that little nigga gets spoiled. If you want to really see me spoil something, it's this guy. He gets. I just um took him to the dog treat place because I felt bad because I was leaving him. So I was like, okay, pop, let's just see what we can do and make sure that we can get you a nice little toy because I know you need one. And I love you, so let's go ahead and do that and all that good shit. Oh, while we're on a break, do you guys want to hear my little podcast song? I guess that's some music while I'm waiting for these tabs to load up. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is. It's a literal whole ass song. My homeboy hooked it up. My homeboy Lafayette knocked that shit out of the park for real, for real. So all right, let's see. Let's see. I know y'all can hear this, right? Probably. Let me double check. Yeah.
This is where it counts. A high level of truth served in rare amounts. They've been looking for it, but don't know its whereabouts. You can see by what they doing, what they care about. We gon' air it out. We don't know the answers, but we got a lot of questions. The best that you can do is learn and offer up suggestions. If the government invested in more proven, tested methods, and the nationwide improvement is the movement we are left with, I promise. Expect it, the nuanced perspective. Americans protected, no matter who got elected. So sit down and check this out now. It's hectic. Presidents were reckless, but who gon' check them? The people, a nation connected. Messages from Haven, the Haitians, reflections. What is the objective? What they care about? It's all right here. You are now tuned in to Where It Counts. Where it counts. Where it counts. Where it counts.
So yeah. That was that. I don't know if you heard it. And then like I have this little outro thing. Yeah. Yeah. That was my shit right there, man. We are awake and we are attacking with a toy. Get it. Get it. Okay. 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 He's your nephew has been really this man has destroyed. Look at this. Look at her arms. Look at her poor little arms. You know, Harley Quinn has definitely seen better days. Okay, he's about to rip her head off. Go get her. Go get her, Mr. J. I don't know. I don't think that's her voice, but. All right, how you guys feeling so far about this? Like, this is so high key cool. You know, so like, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. You know, I do want to see if like I can actually like play music. So let's see. I press play. So eventually, Bad Bunny is gonna pop up. I don't know if that's gonna actually happen. But damn, bro. He smacked the shit out of his own head. Jesus Christ. But yeah. This is just a rough organization of it all. I think so far is good. Yeah. So we should be good. Yeah. My guy, he's been fucking her up for weeks, man. For weeks. Just slow torture. Slow torture of fucking Harley Quinn. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Yeah. But yeah. I think just as like a midway point assessment, now that I got the audio back, I'm gonna record episodes 3 and 4 of Castlevania. So that's done. Turn up the volume on my mic a little bit. How about now? I think that, like, is that good? Because that might, oh. You know what? Maybe that's what I need to do is, like, put it all the way up on the thingamajigger. And let's see. Better? Oh, yeah, that sounds louder than a bitch, doesn't it? All right. Yeah. I got you. Still trying to figure out that audio shit. This thing is like high key cool. I don't think I have a deep voice. I think I have a medium voice. We'll do that. Yeah. But yeah, so how about now? I think that might be overblown. 9 out of 10? All right, bet. So that's really what it was. And if I do this, now I can really control it a little bit better. And then I don't feel like I'm yelling, because that's what it felt like. It was like I was definitely yelling. But yeah, so now that we have that ret to go and all that good shit, I'm going to record episodes 3 and 4 of Castlevania Nocturne Season 2. That should be up there. And I'm probably just going to not edit them. And all that stuff. And like when I have a little bit more time and patience and not traveling every other week, I can like add the better bells and whistles to things, if that's okay with you guys. It'll have a lot of damn. I've been in Virginia too long. It'll have a lot of other stuff on it, but just not like the, I don't know, the usual bells and whistles that come with like people reacting to shit where motherfuckers are like zooming in real quick and snapshots and all that crap. We'll figure it out. It'll be figured out. Also, I think we should do a movie club, because The Old Guard 2 is coming out at some point in time, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie, but that is a good ass fucking movie. I really enjoyed The Old Guard. Ross, you'll let me do anything, and we need parameters, I don't want to give y'all like bare minimum shit. It has to be decent stuff. You know what I'm saying? Very decent. But okay, thank you guys for the heads up as far as the audio thing. I appreciate it. And what's on my desktop that's playing? That's the screen. Oh. It's the song. Can y'all hear that? I can't hear that. What? I was like, what is on my desktop that is playing? I can't even hear it. All right, so can't use my desktop, but something just started playing. All right, hold on. Well, I just turned it off because I didn't know if it was gonna do it or not. Hell yeah! I got my Jinx poster. If y'all have not like seen my, this is my office. My office is messier than a bitch, by the way, but it has like all my books here. So there's like a bunch of like comics I need to catalog and books I need to recatalog and all other good shit. And then like I have my like nerd chest over here, and that has like my Aang statues, my Korra statues. I have some Jaegers in here. What do you call it? Yeah, my military patches that I've gathered all over the years and stuff. Yeah, and Old Guard as in Charlize Theron. Old Guard. There's gonna be a sequel that's coming out. I just saw like the promotion video about that shit. What's one of your favorite books? Which one is it? Hell yeah, I have Kiyoshi tattooed on my leg, and I would absolutely show you. Actually, I can because I'm wearing shorts right now, so you guys can see my Kiyoshi tattoo. But yeah, I love Kiyoshi, and oh my god, Habibi is when I tell you that book made me cry like a baby. Made me cry like a baby. A whole ass bitch in the house, man. And y'all know how difficult it is for me to cry. It fucked me up. It fucked me up something serious, yo. Something serious. But yeah. Yeah. Do you guys want to see my Kiyoshi tattoo? I be showing the shit all the time because I love it. It's my favorite tattoo. Or one of my favorites. Not like number one. My nigga. Your nephew is attacking me. Chill out, please. Ooh, I'm gonna make sure my shorts are up. But yeah, that's my entire leg. He sees it every day. He sees it every fucking day, this guy. Go. But yeah. Oh, and I also have a new tattoo, you guys. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but there's a new tattoo that I have. That's like what do you call it? I guess this doesn't have to be like a tattoo show all shit, but like I just got it and it's my baby. So it's my literally one of my favorite tattoos in the world. I got it. You probably couldn't see it that well. Because of the fucking sports bra. But what it is a baby lamb. Yeah. I just did. Yeah. So, that just got finished up. It's a baby lamb that's in red, and it's a baby lamb that's in red, and then there are 3 wolves that come out of the lamb, like a Cerberus, and each wolf has a different expression. Like one is very like, are you fucking for real? Get out. One of them is like a stoic kind of expression. The other one is like crazy, tongue hanging out. And the third one is like aggressive and angry and ready to chomp at the bit. And the lamb kind of symbolizes the inner child. right? The kid that we once were, and our innocence and all that stuff. And the wolves represent the personalities that you have to develop in order to protect your child, whether it be in a healthy way or a negative, unhealthy way. We all have these traits that we have learned to like calcify over that personality that we had as a kid to protect us. So that's what that tattoo means to me. And like I really did, like, it happened on like randomly, and my artist is fucking amazing, and I'm already planning to come back to him when I'm done traveling. So that'll, when I'm done, at least after my last international flight or international trip, I'm gonna be hitting him up and being like, yo, the airlines didn't kill me yet, fam. Let's fucking get it. So yeah, it'll be another tattoo back here that's gonna follow the theme of in the front, so that the whole thing will be a sleeve at this point. The first wolf is like a stoic wolf, and then the second wolf is like a crazy, chaotic good wolf, and the third one is the don't fuck with me wolf. It's basically what it is. So yeah, but those are all the traits that I've developed. Okay. You guys. So this is like, all right, here's the dilemma. I know you guys keep saying like, it's your labor, Haven. Do what you want, Haven. And I love that, but also I like to run things by you guys because you are a part of my peoples. So, I was planning on cutting this book club today by 5 so that I can get dressed and look, put it all together, and it's just sexy me. Put it all together and it's sexy me. But yeah, I wanted to cut this at 5 because I have like a bunch of other things that I need to do to prepare for my next trip that's coming up in a week, or like less than a week, honestly. So it is 4:45 right now. We can coke and joke until 5 o'clock if you guys want, if that's cool with you guys, or we can jump into chapter 7 and try to get as deep into chapter 7 as possible. Or, weekend after next, we can just jump off with 7. I will have everything. I'm like, we just work through audio and all the other shit right here. So, that should be good. Everything should be set up. I'm very comfortable with this stuff now. And I'm not changing the things, So, whichever you guys want to do. I know that there's a delay, so I'm going to drink some water. And he's got a gun. Okay, start 7 next time. Raven, y'all, this is like low key Raven's like first full book club for the most part. How does it feel to be in the group? And joining us. This is really how this goes most of the time, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and everybody just like works with me. But yeah. This is like a nice little like appetizer of an experience, I think. So like welcome, and thank you for sharing a bit of your Saturday with us, and thank you, the rest of you guys, for sharing a bit of your Saturday, with me. I really do appreciate it. Evil Gobble, one of us. Evil Gobble, one of us. Yes, right? Isn't that funny? A Raven and Haven. Haven and Raven. Yeah. So yeah, welcome. Yeah, and it is warm, isn't it? Like, it's our own little nook. And that's saying something for it to be on YouTube, because you know them motherfuckers on YouTube be fucking ruthless. I got a video on YouTube where I was talking about American History X, and them white boys have been mad for months. Them motherfuckers have been upset for months, yo. It's fucking crazy. And I'm like, God damn. All right, so cool beans. Thank you guys so much for being so considerate. Of course you guys are so considerate. All right, so I'm gonna. There needs to be a Maven. I don't know, because Maven is the name of a military program, an AI military program. I don't know if we want to do that. Right? Just being neurodivergent and nerdy together, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm reading. You guys are doing your arts and crafts stuff and crocheting and shit and everything. I love it. Right? Yeah. Christiana is the cult lady, right? The lady who be crocheting and talking about cults and stuff. We're mutuals, I think. If I just know her as like the culty crochet lady. That's not her. Mess to check. Something like that. That's her name. Danielle, that's her name. Okay, bet. Ooh, okay. Black Pearl out here trying to be all nakeds with us. Bucket nakeds. You're just listening to me read and joke around in a bath. Next time you do that, I need you to like burn some candles. Okay. Have like your favorite sweet treat. All right, it has to be a sweet treat. It can't be a savory one. So like cookie, cupcake, whatever. All right. And I don't know if you do wine, but maybe a glass of wine with it, you know, or some water, to be honest, because you might be dehydrating yourself in the bath. But that's what you have to do next time, you know, and you let us know. You let us know, okay? Actually, I highly encourage you guys, if you guys don't do the arts and crafts stuff, which I hope you guys really do, get together and do your arts and crafts stuff for the, like, you know, for next week. But if you guys don't do that, I do want you guys to take the time that you usually allot to hang out and coke and joke with me, to pamper yourself. Like, do something that you've been putting off, that you know you need to do. You know what I'm saying? That you know you need to take care of, that is exclusively for you. Not for somebody else, but for you. And I want you to do that for next week. That is homework. And then you're going to come back and you're going to report to us. I will start this live early. I'll start the live at 2 o'clock so that we can get your stories of how you pampered yourself. Because while I'm in Puerto Rico, trust me, I'm going to be pampering myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. And you guys will see all the pictures on Patreon. All the pictures of the wedding and all that stuff will be on Patreon and stuff. I will make that private for members only and not public, just, you know, out of respect to my brother. But yeah, y'all see the outfit. Y'all see the fit and how sexy and shit niggas are. Yeah, you know. Yeah. And I got a traditional Cuban Guadalajara, you know, outfit happening. I'm looking like a real papi chulo. I'm going to be looking like a real papi chulo, you know what I'm saying? Yes, yeah. Absolutely join the Patreon. The link to it is finally on my YouTube channel main page. So if you want like a direct way to get to it, you can. But yeah. It shouldn't be limited to paid subscribers. It should be open to everyone. So I will definitely double check on that, because I had people who were talking on it that, because the paid subscriber thing, we only have really one right now. And yeah. All you have to do is just subscribe and you'll be able to get to the chat. You know. Yeah, let's see. Boop 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 doo doo. I don't know if I can do that on the app. The smile, the snack that smiles back. Goldfish. Oh my god, you guys. I just checked this. I have not checked this. I did not know you guys were doing all this. Holy shit. Thanks, Ross. Thanks, Jax. Thanks, Kim. Man, Leighton. Fuck yeah. You guys are awesome. You guys are seriously awesome. Oh man. So right now we're just making $17 a month. That's not nothing, okay? We can buy one of us lunch with that. We're gonna donate 100% of it. All right, cool. Let me know, because I need to make sure that I can make all of that. Hey! Yes, I need to make sure that I can make everyone have access to that and make sure that everybody has access to it. So I will change and alter the parameters. Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like everybody can chat in it. The snack that smiles back. Goldfish. How do you not love that shit, man? Fuck yeah. You guys are fucking awesome, man. You guys really are. You guys are amazing. Honestly, truly. You know? Yeah. You guys are amazing. So thank you guys so much. I will definitely be sure to like I have to immediately get this I have to edit this stuff and get it out to you guys for real. You know, or now that I don't know, you know what I'm gonna do. This is just gonna be a long one because I don't like how the audio was for the first. What do you? Oh my god, Papa! I don't like how the audio is for the first one. So what I'm gonna do is record the 2 episodes again and record the next 3 or the next 2 all together. So I think they're 30 minutes each. So that's gonna be 2 hours worth of shit. And I'm just gonna fucking go balls. I'm just gonna go balls to the wall. I'm not editing a goddamn thing, and y'all are gonna get all of that. You're gonna get 2 hours of the reaction, and that'll be there. If you can, let's see, share it in the chat if you can. In the chat on Patreon, and you should be able to get to it. And I will definitely make sure that you guys can access it. Like everyone can access the chat room because it's supposed to be for everyone anyway. Like everyone's supposed to be able to have access to this. Yeah. So I will go online and make sure that happens immediately. I think because I'm streaming, everything is like super slow for me, but it'll load up eventually. Oh wait, what was I doing? There you are. I can't change anything there. Oh, and who wants to be a moderator for our chat? I don't think we need one, to be honest. I think everybody is fairly respectful when it comes to this stuff, so not entirely sure. Cool beans, awesome. Let me swing over there. The snack that smiles back. Oh, yep. I see it, V. I see it. So I will take this out and make an announcement for it. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for coming through and hanging out. And Trini, you already know you're gonna be a mod, fam. Don't even play with me. Don't even play. But yeah, thank you guys so much for like hanging out and bearing with me and bearing with my reading skills and my sexy voice. So like I greatly appreciate this. Y'all have no idea. I really do appreciate it. I know I say it all the time, and I know I might feel like I'm getting all mushy and shit, but just know I appreciate y'all. I do. All right, so we got Trini, we got Ross. Got you. Yeah. Boo that motherfucker. Yeah. Mm. No. How do you like me to ask? Yeah. Is there a particular tone that you would prefer? I got you. Oh, you want me to beg? On my knees? I have really good knees, so like. Thank you guys. Trini trying to be a little pervert in the goddamn on the live. All right, it was wild work over there. But yeah. Thank you guys so much. I really truly appreciate it. I'm gonna go take a shower, get dressed, knock everything else up that I need to do. Your nephew is tearing shit up in the house, so I'll also feed him and everything like that. So yeah, week after next, we will reconvene here. You know, yeah, the sun is out. I mean, like, I don't give a shit. But like if I didn't have to get naked and take a shower, then we would be fine. But yeah. Y'all be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Don't forget to do your homework and pamper yourself next week. Must have. Must do. Okay? I will see you guys later. Okay? Love you. Bye. Oh, wow. It takes so long.